Hello, good day everyone. Today we will see how to create a 3D double step stool in AutoCAD. Okay, let's see. First go drawing units, UN enter, line type architecture, precision, okay, unit set, inches, okay. Go view control, select top view, go visual style control, select 2D wireframe, okay. Now go rectangle, enter. First corner, dimension D, enter, 1 inch, enter, 2 inches, enter, click here, line L, enter, auto on, 15.5 inches, enter, repeat line, first point, length 17.5 inch, enter, exit, copy, CO, enter, select object, base point, click here, okay. Now go view control, select SW isometric, line L, enter, create line, length 9 inches, enter, repeat line, first point 9 inches, enter, copy, CO, enter, select object, base point, click here, repeat, copy, select object, base point, click here, go line L, enter, first point, length 8.5 inches, enter, repeat line, first point 9 inches, enter, copy, CO, enter, select object, base point, copy here, okay, repeat, copy, select object, base point, click here, okay, line L, enter, auto on, length 6.5 inches, enter, copy, CO, enter, select object, base point, click here, okay. Now go modeling, click here, select loft, select object, select, enter, repeat loft, select object, enter, repeat loft, select objects, enter, okay. Go coordinates, click on this arrow, select face, click here, accept, circle, C, enter, center point, radius 2 inches, go polyline, PL, enter, create polyline, click here, inches, 2 inches length, click here, close, C, enter, okay. Delete circle, again go polyline, PL, enter, click here, 2 inches, enter, click here, close, C, enter, copy, CO, enter, select rectangle, enter, base point, click here, okay, exit, again go coordinates, select world UCS, mirror MI, enter, select rectangles, enter, first point, second point, click here, enter, go coordinates, set axis vector, click here, auto on, click here, okay, mirror MI, enter, select rectangle, mirror line, first point, second point, enter, okay, world coordinate, select, now go loft, select, enter, repeat loft, select, repeat loft, okay. Mirror mi enter, select objects, enter first point, second point, enter. Go coordinates, click here, select face, click here, accept. Go polyline PL, enter, create polyline, click here, 2 inch, enter, click here, close C, enter, copy CO, enter, select object, base point, click here, okay, enter, coordinate, click here, select face, click this face, accept, polyline PL, enter, click here, 2 inches, click here, close C, enter, coordinates, click here, select face, accept, polyline, click here, 2 inches, click here, close C, enter, okay. Now go vertical coordinate, mirror mi, enter, select rectangles, select, okay, enter, mirror line, first point, second point, enter, okay. Now go loft, select, enter, repeat loft, select, enter, repeat loft, select, enter, repeat loft, enter, okay. Go polyline PL, enter, first point, next point, enter, repeat polyline, click here, okay, enter, offset 0.5 inches, enter, okay, enter, select polyline, stretch, here, okay, delete this polyline, joint J, enter, select polylines, enter, okay, joint, rectangle, enter, first corner, other corner, offset 0.5 inches, enter, offset here, okay, select polyline, delete, offset 1 inch, enter, offset, click here, offset, click here, okay, enter. Now go extrude, select rectangle, select object, enter, extrusion height 0.5 inches, okay, move M, enter, select polyline, enter, move height 0.5 inch, okay, go fillet, F, enter, radius 0.5 inch, enter, select polyline, select polyline, repeat fillet, radius 0.5 inch, enter, select polyline, enter, OK, extrude, select polyline, enter, extrusion height 1/16 inch, enter, OK, go solid, fillet edge, radius 0.25 inch, OK, click here, enter, repeat fillet edge, radius 0.25, enter, select edge, chain select edge, enter, OK, fillet edge, radius 0.25, enter, select edge, enter, repeat fillet edge, radius 0.25, enter, select edge, chain select edge, enter, OK, go rectangle, enter, first point, other corner point, repeat rectangle, repeat rectangle, click here, OK, select solid, right click, select similar, isolate object, hide object, OK, now go extrude, select rectangles, enter, extrusion height down 1/8 inch, enter, OK, go on isolate object, end object isolation, OK, go visual style control, select shaded, OK, let's see, it's OK, visual style control, select 2D wireframe, go home tab, view control, select top, plane surface, OK, now go view control, select SW isometric, select plane surface, move and enter, base point, move down 1/8 inches, enter, OK, go material browser, AutoCAD library, select wood, mahogany, drag and drop, AutoCAD library, select miscellaneous, rubber black, select drag and drop, AutoCAD library, select stone, fine polished white, select drag and drop, OK, select mahogany, edit, click on this image, sample size 12 inches, enter, close, image fade, glossiness 100, enter, stick, tint, click here, click here, okay, okay, close, select object, rubber black, assign to selection, select, select, rubber black, assign to selection, select object, select, isolate object, hide object, okay, select solid objects, mahogany, assign to selection, unisolate object, end object isolation, okay, plain surface, fine polish white, assign to selection, okay. Now select solid object, right click, select similar, isolate object, hide object, select lines and polylines, delete, unisolate object, end object isolation, okay. Visual style contour, realistic, okay, let's see. It's okay, save, view control, select SW isometric, 2D wireframe, exit from material browser, right click here, perspective select, set enter, zoom window, okay. Now go visualize, select render, render environment, environment turn on, use custom background tick, background click, type, select solid, color click here, okay, okay, rotation 30, enter, close, render size full HD TV select, now render, okay, it's good, okay, okay, thanks for watching, have a nice day.